I call this conversation tonight, shall we say, I'm gonna try not to get too hyped up and try not to get too preachy. And I try that every week, but Karatbars just has a way of just taking me over the edge, in which I find amazing after 35 years. So in this industry, that I can still get this excited and get this uncontrollable excitement. And I have to really work. It takes a lot of energy to stay calm about what we have our hands on. But anyway, I entitled this, The Best Kept Secret in the World. Not in America, the best kept secret in the world. Karatbars, what we are a part of, is the best kept secret in the world. For our primary company, our major company, to be 7.5 years old and to run across so many people who've never heard of Karatbars, I find amazing, considering this incredible track record we've had over the last 7 years. So let me keep myself on track and say, why do I say this is the best kept secret? And understand something. You are part of this secret. You're here now. Okay? And if you understand that and how they give you such an advantage in creating wealth and financial independence for you and your family beyond your wildest imagination, you won't let a day go by where you don't plant a seed. You won't let a day go by where you're not doing something to inspire you to do this business. Anyway, so here's why. Let's talk about this for a minute. Number one, why? Why is this the best kept secret in the world? Number one, we're on a planet of 7 billion plus people. 7 billion plus people on this planet, and approximately 600,000 have signed a form or completed an application or registration form that said, I would like to join Karatbars. And if you've been around for a while, you know out of that 600,000, most of those are not even committed to what we're doing. Good evening, Mr. Probin Thompson, Miss Lisa Mitchell. Good evening, those. Miss Sherry Brown, who joined us on the live stream. Good evening. Can't say hello to everybody, but good evening to some folks that want to say hello to you. Think about what I just said now. 7 billion people on the planet. 600,000 have registered in Karatbars, which is less than 1/10 of 1%. And most of those are not even committed and focused on what we're doing. Most of those have barely told 2 or 3 people about it. I would venture to tell you that 10% are real serious about Karatbars. That would mean about 60,000 are sort of serious about Karatbars. And I'm being positive. I'm being positive when I say that. When I bump the number to 60%. Now, if you want to go by Pareto's principle and say 20% of people to make things happen, then you could bump the number to 120,000. But we stretching it there. Okay, we stretching. Good evening, Mr. Treadwell. Good evening. We're Circa. Good evening. Okay, Crypto Steve. Good evening. Welcome to the call. Welcome to the live stream. So now 7 billion plus on the planet, and about less than 100,000 even serious about what we're doing. And I don't know how you want to classify serious. In my background, classifying serious is 5 and 6 nights a week. That's serious. 5 and 6 nights a week. 5 and 6 nights a week. We talk 5 and 6 nights a week because most people are part-time in the business. 5 and 6 nights a week. 5 and 6 nights a week. Most people don't have that kind of commitment level. Okay? And I've learned that from experience. I've learned that from experience in this business, 35 plus years of experience in this business. So that tell you right there, the business is still a secret because most people even involved in the business are not necessarily doing the business. That's not a criticism. That's an opportunity. I'm telling you, that's how fertile of an opportunity we have because most people are not doing business. See, you heard the talk before. There is no competition in getting to the top. There aren't a bunch of people trying to become part of the 1% or the 5%. There aren't a bunch of people fighting for freedom. Most people are fighting to be average, to just get by. So when you decide in your mind that you want to become one of the affluent, one of the wealthy, there's no competition in getting to the top, folks. It really isn't. Okay? But anyway, that's off the point. 7 billion. Best kept secret. The second thing is we're in a quadrillion-dollar industry. Now, I didn't understand that when Boomer first said to me 4 years ago, we're in a quadrillion-dollar industry. Jaquan Haley, good evening to you. Good evening. We're in a quadrillion. Most don't know what a quadrillion is. Let's just say that's a lot. A quadrillion-dollar industry. We have 1/10 or 1% of the industry will be bigger than the entire networking industry combined. Just a tiny percentage will be so bigger than any, as a company, we'll be bigger than the whole networking industry combined. I started to think about that when Boomer said it to me 4 years ago. I said, what in the world does he mean by that? Dr. Sir Roselle, good evening, welcome to the call. I said, what in the world does he mean by that? What he means is this, that our product is money. Money is the biggest industry on the planet. Money. Okay? Money is the biggest industry on the planet. Not nutrition, not weight loss, not travel, not legal. Money. And all these other programs that people are doing, they're doing to pursue money. But our product is money, and all we do is teach people, encourage people, inspire people to save money, and that's our business. And we're penetrating a quadrillion-dollar industry, and with less than 1/10 of 1% of the industry, we'll be bigger than the entire network industry combined. We're the best kept secret in the world. And when people start to discover that we are and what we truly offer, because every single person I've ever showed this to who gave it 30 minutes to 1 hour of their undivided attention, they're in Karatbars and they're doing the business. But they've not stopped long enough to really investigate. If they just sort of glanced at it, looked at it, said, it may be for me, it's no network marketing deals, they missed the whole opportunity. They don't know. The only way you know how great Karatbars is you got to get involved. You got to get in. And even when you give it an hour, you don't know. I've been in 4.5 years, and Harold Sykes astounds me right now almost every 30, 60 days with something new. I tell people, you got to plug into what we're doing. Why? Because our business is money. Money is currency. Currency is what? Ever flowing, ever changing. What we're doing today is not the same thing we'll be doing next month. If I tell you something today and you call me tomorrow, hey, good evening, Miss Laverne Scott Johnson. Miss Johnson, good evening. And somebody tell me, well, you told me this last week. I said, that was last week. We're an ever-changing thing. That's what we're doing. Most of this is the best kept secret in the world. For that person for that person that's looking for financial independence. See, if you're not looking, if you say my job gonna be okay, I've done it before, I heard about those things before. If you got all that stuff, like they say, the highest form of ignorance is condemnation without investigation. That's not me. That's not me. I'm just quoting someone. The highest form of ignorance is condemnation without investigation. You think you know, but do you really know? Or are you willing to bet the mortgage that you know what you're talking about? When you say, anyway, don't get me started. I'm getting off track. I want to stay on track. We're in the biggest industry where our product is money. We're not selling something to somebody. We're saying save your money. But wait a minute. We're showing the proper way to save your money. The proper way to save money today is what? Not in the bank. It's not in paper. The proper way to save money today is in what? Gold. It's in gold. Now, every banker know it. All the affluent know it. All the wealth around the world, they know this. They do not save money in annuities, 401ks, insurance. They save money in gold. And gold in hand, not certificates of gold, not a certificate deposit, say you're guaranteed you're going to get this gold if something happens. No, You want tangible 24-karat gold bullion in your hand, in your possession, that you can get your hands on right now. Okay? Quadrillion. So you got 7 billion people on the planet, less than 60,000 people, 100,000 people involved, really seriously involved in what we're doing. So you don't have any competition, people trying to spread the word. We got the biggest industry in the world. Well, weight loss is a big industry. Yeah, it does about $1 billion a year. But we're a quadrillion-dollar industry. Well, nutrition is a big industry. Well, yeah, it does, $20-30 billion a year. But we are a big industry. Well, travel is a big industry. Well, yeah, it does well. But we are a quadrillion-dollar industry. Well, legal said, no. We outpace anything. Our product, again, is money. And from day one, when you start your business, not my business, you don't work for me, you don't work for Karatbars, you are an independent affiliate, you register for free, it doesn't cost you a dime. And Mr. Harold Sykes is set up so you can enroll for free, and from day one, you can do business in 120 plus countries. That's a secret, folks. There are people still getting in networking companies, and they can only do business here in North America. They can only do business in Canada. And they can only do business in their country. They don't understand from day one, you can be no matter where you are. I'm here in Newport News, Virginia. We have business all over the world. That's incredible. From day one. If you don't understand the power of that, and I'm telling you, it's a secret. People don't know. When you set somebody down, so let me tell you something. You register for free. The company will give you a multi-million-dollar software package that you couldn't afford to buy if the company wasn't charging you for it. You can't afford this software package. This software package works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all around the world. Somebody in New Zealand can order 1 gram of gold, can save 1 gram of gold, and you get paid. Somebody on your team can be in Japan, save 1 gram of gold. You get paid. They could be in Quebec, Canada, say 1 gram of gold, you get paid. They could be in Mexico, say 1 gram of gold, you get paid. They could be somewhere in South America, say 1 gram of gold, you get paid, and you've never left your house. That technology didn't even exist 10 years ago. I'm sitting talking to you right now. I'm doing a conference call with hundreds of people on a live conference call, and I'm doing a live stream at the same time, all from the comfort of my home. You have no idea how powerful this thing is. Well, you do. I'm preaching to the choir because you're here. The people that we need to share this to, this best kept secret to, they don't know. That's what we get paid to do, is go share this secret. Okay? But let me tell you how powerful the secret is. When I made my first $1 million in this industry, in 14 months, we made that $1 million. In 14 months. We can only do business here in America, not North America, in America. And we can only do it pretty much with a fax machine and checks. And in 14 months, made $1 million. Now, I want you to think about that for a minute. Only can do business here in this country, 280, 300 million people. Our product was a $1-a-minute phone card. Didn't make any sense whatsoever. And we did the business by having some meetings and with a fax machine. And now we're sitting here 20 years later where we have everybody wired with a cell phone. You can do your business 24 hours a day with a cell phone. You can do it over hardline. You can do it on a smartphone. Okay? And they can... Anyway, you get the picture, folks. Okay? We had 46,000 people join our team in 14 months with a fax machine in North America. If you're sitting there wondering, can you make money in Karatbars, stop wondering, stop thinking about it. I can guarantee you, I say that unequivocally, I can guarantee you. I know they don't like to guarantee you can make money. I guarantee you, you will make money in Karatbars. The only way not to make money in Karatbars is just don't get in. But if you when you get in and do a few fundamental things, you're going to make money. And what I cannot guarantee is how much money you're going to make and how fast you're going to make it. Why? Because that varies with individuals. See, some people come in hungry. They're going to clear the calendar, man. They're going to clear the calendar. They're going to stop watching football, basketball, baseball. They're going to stop going to, they're going to clear the calendar. Okay? The priority in doing their business and getting free is going to be right there behind God and family. It's going to be like, God, family, I'm doing Karatbars. God, family, I'm doing Karatbars. I tell people say, what's the best time to call you? I say anytime, because I'm either doing two things. I'm either on the phone talking to somebody, answering the phone talking to you, or I am asleep. And I'm already free. People ask me sometimes, well, why you go out there like this? I said, number one, I want to help other people get free. Number two, this is such a rare, unique opportunity. You don't let this slide by. This is not the one you sleep on. But that's, anyway, best kept secret in America. Let me stay back on track, man. I get too turned on by this thing. Okay? So, if we can do that in North America with a fax machine, what do you think you can do with a smartphone that taps you into 120 countries all over the world? What can you do with Facebook at your disposal? I'm seeing it right now, broadcasting. Now, watch this. By tomorrow, there'll be 45,000 people who've at least tapped into this broadcast for 30 seconds, a minute, whatever. They pop in, pop out, whatever. I have no control of it. Some people watch the whole thing, but by the week's end, there'll be 5,000 to 10,000 people who've seen this. Now, 30 years ago when I got started in this business, to talk to 10,000 people would take me 2 years. This is the best kept secret in America, folks, by none. Don't let anybody, this is the best kept secret in America. Now, why else is it best kept secret? Because it's tapped into two of the hottest trends. People don't understand. Networking in itself has created more millionaires in the last 20-25 than any other industry in the world. It's taken more people from average to fortune than anything else on this planet. So only less than 1% of the wealth of this planet is made through entertainment. It's made in business. But if you watch TV all the time, you think it's all entertainment. That's why every young person want to be a rapper. They want to be a singer. They want to be an actor. They want to be a dancer, because that's the only way they know to make money. When true money, all the money in America is made in business. It's called the music business, the entertainment business. Okay, it's called a sports business. NFL is a business, it's not a game, it's a business. Okay? But the hottest business on the planet for the last 20 years has been the networking business. People don't even understand it. They still think it's some kind of illegal pyramid. All the people at the top make the money. It's the goofiest thought process I've ever seen in my lifetime. I have people ask me, is the Amway Corporation still in business? I said, what do you mean? They did $10 billion last year. They own the Orlando Magic. Rich DeVos wrote him a check for $90 million, bought the company 20 years ago. You still wondering what we do legal. What rock have you... Oh, boy, I told you I'm going to stay calm tonight. God almighty, I'm lost it again. Anyway, network marketing is a proven vehicle that does in excess of $200 billion a year. Okay? And it's created millionaires for more average people in the last 20 years than anything documented on this planet. It's proven. Okay? But then along comes Harold Seiss and said, I'm going to take networking to a different level. I don't like to say I'm in network marketing. I like to say I'm in networking. Because Karatbars is a licensed e-commerce company. E-commerce, well, it's electronic commerce. See, we're not running around doing meetings 5 and 6 nights a week. I'm not shoving gold into the trunk of my car every day, driving gold to somebody's house, showing them all display of gold, selling them gold, delivering gold, door to door. I'm not, no. We're a licensed e-commerce company. All I do is share information with people. They like information. They enroll themselves. They go in their back office. They order the gold. Karatbars ship them the gold. I get paid a commission. And I teach others to do the same thing. Save gold. Karatbars can pay you a commission for doing such. And for teaching other people to do the same thing. But it's a licensed e-commerce company. Why is that so important? Because e-commerce is now. It's not the future. It's right now. See, when Jeff Bezos started Amazon.com back in the late 90s, they thought the man was crazy. They said, man, people are not going to be shopping on the computer. I mean, again, vision. They said people are not going to be shopping on the computer. People love going to the mall. They love hanging at the mall. They love going to stores. Okay? People with vision create the future, folks. Okay? Jeff Bezos said, well, we'll see. And they launched that company. And they launched that company, Amazon.com. And now last year, Amazon.com became the largest retailer on the planet. Did more, but twice the business that Walmart did. But see, Walmart did the same thing. Walmart blew away Sears, blew away Kmart, put Woolworth out of business, because they didn't see the vision that Sam Walton saw. When Amazon.com came along and said, look, people are going to be ordering stuff at home. Man, I don't want to go to the mall. I love Amazon.com. Before I buy anything, I'm going to Amazon.com, click, click, click. How do I get it here? Sit on my doorstep, and in 2-3 days, it's on my doorstep. That's the future. Harold Seiss says, well, I bet we can do this with gold. I bet we can do this worldwide with gold. That's e-commerce. This is huge. That's a trend. Okay? So you got the hottest trend, networking and e-commerce combined. Talking about hot. And when you start talking about making money from home, wouldn't you rather, as Tanisha Glass would say, I'd rather make $50,000 a year and be free than $100,000 a year and have to go to work every day. Most people know how much money it costs them to go to work every day. Most people never put a pencil to how much money does it cost you to have a job. A job does cost you money. You may say, well, I get paid. Yeah, but it still costs you money. Your car costs you money. The maintenance of your car costs you money. Gas in your car costs you money. The clothes you wear costs you money. Buying lunch costs you money. Buying your dinner costs you money. If your wife got a job, your husband got a job, it costs you money. I mean, most people never even thought about that, but that's a whole nother subject. I'm getting off track again. So you got the networking e-commerce trend, that's hot. And then here comes Mr. Harold Sykes. And I mean it when I say this. People who've known me for years, they've never heard me refer to business partners anytime as being a financial genius. I'm telling you, I'm documenting. I've made so many recordings in the last 20 years. If you go back and find anything, you'll see I am consistent. I say what I believe. I believe that's what I say. You can go back 20 years from now and pick up an audio cassette that I made. You'll never hear me talk about, well, that guy's a genius. Not going to happen. Okay, unless I absolutely believe it. What Mr. Harold Sykes has proved to me over the last 4.5 years, this man's on a visionary planet I can't even begin to understand. I don't even think about what he's doing anymore. I used to try to second guess and figure out what he's going to do next. I don't have the mental energy to try to do it anymore. I just do what I do. That's go get more people, go get more people, go get more people, go get more people. Because what he's going to come up with next, I don't know. And when he and I sat down and we're having breakfast back in September, Let's Go Weekend 5, and he said, Tyrone, we're about to create billionaires. Okay. I mean, I understand. I'm happy with the program. Making money, getting paid 5 times a month. He said, we're going to create billionaires. I said, okay, okay, Mr. Sykes, and that's what we're going to do. Great, man, I'm a happy camper. He didn't go into detail about it. I'm running anyway. I'm going to do the same thing every day, regardless of what they do in Stuttgart, Germany. Regardless of the bank opening in Miami next week on July 4th, and those who want to go out and see the bank, go down and see the bank get open. But regardless of what happens, I'm going to do the same thing every day, which is share the program, talk to people, through people, and help anybody that's asked to be helped. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. He said it to me, I said, but see, he had something in mind. I couldn't see his vision. And then in January at the Leadership Council meeting, he said, look, we're going to introduce this cryptocurrency, our own coin. Carat gold coin. I said, he's about to change the whole game because he's going to do it right. Because I've heard about cryptocurrency. I knew about cryptocurrency, but there was no way I was going to take my money and give it to somebody. I said, well, who owns the company? We don't know. Who am I sending the money to? We don't know. Well, where's the money going? To that link right there. I said, well, if I don't get my money, who do I fuss at? We don't know. Oh, I'm not playing that game. And wait a minute now. In spite of me not playing, it still went on. I won't call the name of that company, but that coin went to $20,000 per coin and created more millionaires in the last 5 or 6 years than anything we've seen. Harold Sykes says, we got to add this to our e-commerce company. We got to add this sort of second division of what we're doing. And he created the Carat Gold coin. And folks, in February, when he introduced that thing, I haven't slept much since. I thought I was about to get some sleep. Last week when things cooled down, so I'm going to get some rest. I got some rest for about 2 days. And then I got the word on the new program. The whole new cryptocurrency compensation plan and all that stuff. It's back there. Go to caratgold.sg. caratgold.sg. You'll see the whole thing. It'll blow your mind. I said, oh, my gracious. So now we tapped into 2 of the hottest trends in the world, networking e-commerce and cryptocurrency. And most people don't know what we know. Now, here's the difference between what we know about our cryptocurrency. Most cryptocurrencies out there don't have not even 10% of the credibility we bring to the table. Do you understand? We're bringing to the table a parent company, Karatbars International, or a sister company, with 7.5-year track record of shipping out gold worldwide. We're bringing to the table a company that has a partnership, a long-term partnership with FedEx that delivers gold all over the world. We're bringing to the table a relationship, an ongoing relationship, okay, with MasterCard. All commissions paid on the private issue of MasterCard. Been going on for over now 7+ years. We got a long tradition with the Vatican. And then our CEO, he's not hiding. He's all over the place, man. One day he's in Hong Kong. Next time you know he's in Singapore. Next thing you know he's in South Africa. He's on videos. He's a best-selling author. He's all over the place. And now we have our own bank, and it is the first cryptocurrency licensed, fully licensed cryptocurrency bank in the world. Shh. And nobody knows about it but you. That's why we're the best kept secret in the world. But understand something. Oh boy. We get paid to tell the secret. That's what we get paid to do. That's where the fortune is. And the fact that it's a secret, that's our advantage. For those who are here now, that's the key. It's a secret, but we get paid to go out and share the secret. Now, by the time everybody thinks it's a great idea, you should be a mega millionaire. By the time Karatbars is a household word like McDonald's or Burger King or Amazon.com, you should be sitting back on a beach somewhere with 2-3 boats, not sure what boat you want to take out today. Okay? Not sure what car you're going to, got a car for every day of the week if you want one. Okay? Got more money you know to do with. You paying off churches, paying off schools, paying off kids' educations, whatever you want to do. Don't let me define your dream. I'm just saying that, wait a minute, you are here now. This is the best kept secret. And I believe the biggest income earners in this company haven't even got in Karatbars yet. They don't even know we're here. They still out there running around selling sanitary napkins and legal stuff. And they don't even, oh, I'm not trying to criticize anybody else's company. Do what you got to do. Okay? I apologize for that. I got a little carried away. Okay? But we're still simply the best. See, I don't mean to criticize anything. Because, see, I done all those things. I done sold pantyhose, lipstick, soap, lotion, travel. I done them all. So when I sit here and talk about them, I'm not trying to criticize them. I made a living doing them. But sometimes you got to share the truth. And the truth is, I'd rather market money. I'd rather market what they market on Wall Street. My son sitting there, they said, man, making money in Karatbars is like walking them down Wall Street, making money on Wall Street. This is crazy. I said it is. So anyway, that's the credibility we're bringing to the table. Okay? And then you're talking to leaders like Mr. Delco, Sherland Gober, Roger Williams, Sheila Abram, the Browns, Sherry and Willie Brown, Matthew Taylor, the Thompson twins, Nisa Nick. I mean, all these leaders across the world of Karatbars, you're talking to leaders. You have access to leaders right now who have sat down with the company owner face to face. I was doing it through Mr. Roger Williams earlier. I said, let me tell you what's so unique about Karatbars. You're sitting down with Roger Williams. You're talking to me on the phone. We're not some strangers in the organization of 600,000 people. We've looked at the owner eyeball to eyeball. We've had breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He's flown from Stuttgart, Germany to support our Wealth Builders Worldwide Let's Go weekend function, not once, but twice. Sherland Gober, number one affiliate in all of the country, in the whole world, has been to our function. Miss Tammy Morris at our function. Dr. Dennis Steigerwald sitting there. This man, one of the top chiropractors in the whole world, been to our function. You got access, these folks who looked at the owner eyeball to eyeball. So we're not saying, who's the company owner and what's it all about? No. Every single thing he's ever said to me he's going to do in the 4.5 years since I've been in Karatbars, he has done. Most people can't even tell you who the owner is. They won't know what it would look like. I'm going to tell you right now, if I was in Singapore walking on the street and ran across the street and Harold Sykes, they say, hey, Tyrone, what you doing? Why are you in Singapore? Because we looked at each other eyeball to eyeball, face to face. He said the same thing to Roger Williams. He said the same thing to Sherry Brown. And so many other of you have already met him, have been to Stuttgart, Germany, have met him over here. Whole different ball game we have going on here. And then the love, camaraderie, relationships. Okay, get to a function. You'll see what I'm talking about. This conversation, this Facebook thing, you can feel me a little bit. But walk into a room with 500 to 1,000 other Karatbars affiliates and feel that energy and feel that excitement and feel that love and concern. Because one thing we've drilled and people get in Karatbars, or definitely get in Wealth Builders Worldwide system, is this. The more you help other people get what they want, the more you'll get what you want. The more you help other people succeed, the more you get what you succeed. Get your eyes off yourself and put your eyes on others, and life will take care of you. No problem whatsoever. So now how do we go about sharing this secret? Okay, how do we go about sharing this secret? Number one, use social media. Forget what you think you know and the fact you've been running around doing meetings for 20 years in networking. You think you're a networking genius because you've been doing meetings and you had your little group of 500 people. And see, that's another thing too. Some of us think too small. We think we've done some in this industry because we got a group, because we came from this other thing. I had 500 people downline. That's great. See, I'm not impressed with me. I got 40,000 almost here in Karatbars, but I built several organizations with 100,000. I wasn't impressed with that. Why? Because I know people who have organizations with 1 million people in their downline that I've met eyeball to eyeball. See, so I can't be impressed with me saying I got 40,000. I'm not overly impressed. Calm down, Tyrone. You get what I'm trying to say? If you're doing this right, the bigger the business gets, the more humble you become, because the more you realize it has something to do with you. You got started, you didn't quit, you're tenacious, you stayed with the program. But so many serendipitous things going to happen to you along the way that you don't have any control of. You're going to find yourself making $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 a month. You're going to say, no, wait a minute now. What have I actually done? And you're going to realize I've done the same thing I've done from the day I got in. The only difference between me and the next person is I just kept going. The only difference between me and the next person is I got started. It's like I'm telling you how to get started right now. For those who are looking at the first time, get back with the person who invited you on this call, on this call or the stream, and get started now. Now, here's the difference. The big difference in the incomes. We said, go tell everybody you know. I tell 100 people day one. From day one, I go tell it. From the day I said I was going to do this, I guarantee you the first day of Karatbars I was in, I told over 100 plus people today. I probably called, text, post. I didn't post because I wasn't technical efficient at all. I picked up the telephone. I was old school. I picked up the telephone, and I guarantee you I called over 100 people the first day. I say to the average person, they call 100 people in 12 months. And they wonder why there's a difference between their income and my income. Because I'm telling 100 a day, they tell 100 in 12 months. I'm telling you, want to speed your business up? Take massive action. Get in here, number one. Get on social media, Facebook, text, email, and then call. And you do it every single day. Day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out. 5 and 6 days a week until you have your goal. If you can't go 5 and 6 days a week, you just make it a priority. That's all I'm trying to say. Make it a priority over bowling. Make it a priority over watching the basketball game. Make it a priority over golf. Make it a priority over touch football. Make it a priority over softball league. Make it a priority over all this nonsense. If it doesn't make dollars, it don't make sense. That's me. Because understand something, folks. Once you get free, you got all the time in the world you want to do this. Now, I don't take time to do those things because I'd rather do this than bowl. That's not fun to me. Fishing is not fun to me. This is fun to me. I love chatting on this. I love doing what I'm doing. So I do have a major advantage. In fact, I love what I do. I love what I do. Okay? I love talking to folks. I love seeing people get inspired. Congratulations, Lady Prosperity. 1,500 people on her team. I'm so excited for her. I don't know what to do with myself. Okay, I love Hollywood Hicks, close to 1,000 on her team, because I know how she started, like everybody else. Got out, got started registration, signed herself up. So, okay, well, that's who's interested. Now she got almost 1,000 people on her team. I got started, everybody else. I didn't call and try to cut some deal with Mr. Harold Sykes. I saw this thing, looked at it, said, man, you know what? This is different. This is incredible. Now, it's more incredible today than it was when I got started 4.5 years ago. But I said, this is incredible. And I signed myself up, my wife up, my son up. Okay? Everybody in my house is a VIP. My wife's a VIP. My son's a VIP. My corporation's a VIP. I'm a VIP. And my baby boy just turned 18. He's a VIP. Everybody's a VIP. You've been in this thing for a year or two and you ain't got VIP done. Something's wrong. Okay? Anyway, that's another story. Mr. Berg, how much time we got, man?
Mr. Bassett, it's now 10:35, sir.
Okay, I didn't talk enough, man. I tell you what, look, folks, I just want to say to you that I'm excited. I want to tell you, love everyone, wait on no one. Love everyone, but get this secret out. This is the best kept secret in the world. And we have people getting, if you're on Facebook and you saw what was going on in South Africa last week with Dr. Harold Sykes, then you saw what was going on in DMV with Rodney Roach and Kevin Thompson and Brian Battle, Mr. Michael and Manisha Delco and Miss Sheila Nolan and Miss Valerie Smith and that whole Dr. Sergio Roselle and that whole team there in D.C. And the DMV is just getting going. And then what's happened up there in New York, you know, with Mr. Bergen, all the team up there in New York. Oh my God, Miss Maxine Jones with it, man. Let me tell you something. And we're still just getting started. We can't give you 10 cities in the U.S. where there are meetings taking place on a consistent basis. Stand on the corner. Just ask somebody, you ever heard of Carabaos? Ever heard of Carabaos? Ever heard of Carabaos? You get no, 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 no. That's no reason to be discouraged. That's a reason to get excited. That means you'll be the one. Valerie Smith started in D.C., okay, the only believer, the lone believer. Then she found one that believed. Then she found another one that believed. Then she found another one that believed. And then she found another one that believed. And now she's sitting there with thousands of people on her team all over the world. Cracks me up. But I know the process. I know what's going to happen when you stick to your dream and don't let anybody steal your dream.